What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have another iPhone 17 Pro Max accessory for you. We're going to be taking a look at the Phone Rebel Flex Aramid Fiber. If you're a fan of minimalism, this might just be maybe the most minimalist that you can get. All right, so we'll unbox this bad boy, take a look, and then you guys can be the judge if this case is for you. Let me know in the comment section below. Are you a Phone Rebel fan? Do you have the Flex? I'd love to have some dialogue with you, but let's go ahead and open this up. So we'll set the iPhone out of the picture for now, that beautiful cosmic orange, and we'll take a look at the box. So on the front, we've got a picture of the Flex and the Aramid Fiber. It looks like we're going to have some branding there. Take a look at the sides. It says Flex and the phone model, the type, Phone Rebel. Side again, Flex and phone model. Nothing crazy on the bottom. And then on the back, we get a little bit of the description of what we're going to get in this case. So we're going to get 360 comfort, modular design, anti-shock, strong magnets, raised corners, easy swipe, aramid fiber, exposed sides, and light weight. All right, you're going to get a little bit of everything in this case. I think you guys are going to like it. I've been enjoying this case. So let's go ahead and bust it open. Ooh, almost dropped it. Nothing in there. Proof for you guys. Nothing in there. So very illustrative box. Let you know what you're going to get with the product. That's really all you get in there. All right. And now we have the Phone Rebel Flex. It is, again, as minimal as it's going to get. All right. Let's go ahead and see how much this thing weighs. About 44 grams. So it's going to be super light. And as you can see, you can tell kind of why it's going to be light. It's missing its sides. It's very minimalistic. That's going to add to its lightweight quality. But let's go ahead and take a look without the phone. It's not going to be much to see, but let's take a look. You're going to have your camera system has a lip. All right, so it's open. So you're going to be able to see the color of your phone, but it is covered. All right, so you're going to get enough of it poking out that when you set this on your back, you don't have to worry about it hitting the lenses or scratching up the camera system. The sides, as you can see, nothing there. It's going to make it have that natural feel when you swipe. So nothing on that side, nothing on this side. The bottoms, the top, you got some Flex branding there. And then the biggest thing that's going to protect you is you have the raised corners. So yes, you're missing your sides, but you're going to have the raised corners here and on the bottom, and get that in there, which are going to allow you to set your phone like this without scratching the screen. Now, like most Phone Rebel products, though, they leave the bottom and the top and the sides, especially on the Flex, going to be great for scrolling. Almost no contact friction here on the sides, and the way that there's really no lip on the tops and bottoms, you're not going to be really impeded from the scrolling on the top and the bottom. Now we've got our Aramid fiber design. Kind of mimics the texture, the two-tone that we've got on the iPhone. Kind of looks like the Aramid fiber is trying to match where that square is on the iPhone 17 Pro Max. So pretty cool. Maybe you like that design. We've got the Phone Rebel branding at the bottom. We'll flip it open, and we've got Phone Rebel Flex 17 in there. Now, this is a little bit microfiber lined. All right, so you are going to be able to protect your phone on the back there. And then as you can see, we've got our shock absorbers on each of our corners. And that's really it. This is super minimalistic, but if that's your thing, this case feels really good and looks really good. So we'll bring our scale back in. We'll pop in the iPhone. Let's get this popped in here, a little sandwich view. And it's in. That was easy. It's in. So now we have it reset to 0. And let's see how much this weighs. So we're looking at about 290, 291 grams. Again, I have a screen protector on my phone, so it may adjust the weight ever so slightly. Maybe you don't, so you might see a little bit difference in that weight. But that's it. Light. Well under 300 grams. A lot of the cases that I reviewed on the channel, close to 300 or over 300 with the phone and case together. Not the case with the Flex. All right, so let's take a look and make sure everything is where it's at, what is available to us. All right, so the first thing that jumps out is the camera system is open. So let's look at the lip. It's going to be covered. All right, we've got our Aramid fiber back. We've got our Phone Rebel branding. Tops, the bumpers. You can kind of see how those bumpers jut out there. You're going to give you that coverage. Go ahead and just look at the bottom. Take a look at our ports as well. But then you're going to get the natural feel of the iPhone on the sides. So there is no protection on the sides. Now, again, the raised bumpers will stop you from facing it down and worry about scratching it, but there isn't anything on the sides. You are getting the natural feel of the buttons, so the same tactility that's in the buttons, the same texture, that's what you're getting. You're going to be able to get the 100% natural feel on the camera control button. So you really can't complain about your camera control button not working that great because it's raw. You're just going to be able to use your finger right on the button, and you're going to get all the same tactility that you get of the buttons. All right, so we'll just show you guys a little bit more of that profile. Super thin, but all natural on the sides. You're not going to be impeded when you scroll. And then on the bottom, as you can see, you're not going to be impeded when you scroll on the bottom. And you're not going to be impeded when you scroll from the top. So it took me a while to get used to not having any sides. But again, if you've got a color of the iPhone that you really want to show off, this is going to give you some drop protection. It's going to give you some grip. But the ergonomics really come down to just the way the phone feels. So if you don't like the way the iPhone 17 Pro Max feels, you're probably not going to like this case. If you get cases so that you get grip on the sides, you aren't going to get that. But like I said, if you want some of that drop protection, you want to be able to accent your phone, I think this is a really good case. And again, it may take time for it to grow on you. I really like it, but it may not be for everyone. Now let's go ahead and check out the MagSafe. So my demo item here is going to be the MagBack wallet. Go ahead and snap that on. That's on there pretty good. And we'll go ahead and give it a shake. That's not coming off. So you're going to be able to put MagSafe accessories. We've been doing the kind of the press pull here. That's on there really good. Next, we'll look at our ports. So we're going to have some good cutouts here. You're going to be able to get your standard USB-C cable in here. Go ahead and put this in here. Just drop something off my desk. Oh, well. Go ahead and put this in here for you guys. And we're going to go ahead and have some pretty good leeway. So you'll be able to get your standard cables in. You'll be able to get a little bit thicker, but you'll be pushing it if they're too thick. All right, so standard cable. And with it being MagSafe, it's going to be able to give you the ability to wireless charge as well. I do both, primarily wireless when I'm at home, sleeping, not using my phone. I'll throw it on the MagSafe charger. But when I'm traveling, at work, at my desk, I use cables. And so you're going to be able to have the flexibility to do both. So either way you like it, you'll be able to charge it whichever way suits you. But that's it, everybody. This is the Flex for Phone Rebel for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Extremely minimalistic. Gives you the ability to see the color of your phone. It gives you the aramid fiber texture. You're getting drop protection. You're getting the raw feel and tactility of your buttons. All right, I think this case does a little bit of everything, especially if you're in that minimalistic category. I think it checks all the boxes for that. And again, it has a really, really good price point. So if you're not trying to spend a lot of money, there are some minimalistic cases that have the same kind of profile and features that cost a lot. And in this economy, I get it. Money is tight. And so if you're not looking to spend much, but you want something minimalistic, something stylish, you're a fan of the aramid fiber, I think the Phone Rebel Flex might be for you. So let me know in the comment section below if you're feeling the Phone Rebel Flex, if you're feeling Phone Rebel in general. What cases are you rocking? What iPhone products are you using? Let me know. I'd love to have some dialogue and discussion with you in the chat. But if you made it this far into the video, go ahead and give your boy a thumbs up if you found the video helpful, enjoyable, and then go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you want to be a part of the community and see more tech and lifestyle videos. But that's it for me. Like always, be blessed. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.